Well, if you've seen my past videos, you know I'm big on using the order book, which is right here on the right side. It says order book. What you're looking at here is Solana and the 1 minute chart of Solana and the order book. I have the order book in 10-cent increments, as you can see there, 216.30, 216.40, and what have you. Uh, the reddish pink colors is the sellers on the offer, and the greenish bluish colors on the bottom are the bids or people looking to buy. If you watch the order book, right, you'll see in Solana $6 million bid, $5 million bid, $7 million bid, or offer back and forth. Doesn't really move it all that much. That's not a meaningful order, right? But if you see something come in at 9, 10, 12, $15 million, that certainly moves Solana. Okay. Each pair crypto, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, or whatever you're trading, is different, right? So different amounts of capital could potentially, eventually something's going to move those pairs. But so 6 or 7 million on Ethereum certainly would never move Ethereum, right? And certainly not move Bitcoin. So you have to get used to the pair that you're going to trade and the order book, so what you're looking at. So now in the order book, there's orders and there's order flow, right? So I don't know if something's going to happen while I'm making this video. I am hoping, we either get a good size bid or a good size offer. But when you see, let's just say a bid popped in now at 216.20 of, $15 million. Well, that's going to move it. The offer is going to get scared, right? And buyers going to step in. Maybe the offers get scooped, or maybe some of the offers get scared and pull, right? So if that's a 216.20 and it goes all of a sudden 216.30 becomes the bid, and that 15 million steps up, now that just went from an order to order flow. That's what I mean when I say order and order flow are two different things. And so let's say now it's 216.30 by 216.40, and the 40s get taken out and lifted and they run, and now it becomes 216.40 bid by 50 offer, and that 15 million steps up again. That's when you've got something, you got a real buyer on your hands, right? Because he's stepping up. It's the order flow. It's flowing with the market. He's stepping up his, or she are stepping up their buy order. So that's what I mean when I talk about orders and order flow. If at that original example was 216.20 by 30, and it was a $15 million bid that came at 216.20, and the offers get taken out and they lift, and it goes 216.30 bid by 40 offer, and that 15 million stays at 20, that is just still considered just an order, and he's not moving up, or she is not moving up. So it's not longer order flow, it's just an order. That order could also be fake, right? Excuse me, not fake. It's a real order that they put in, but not really a strong buyer, right? So if the market didn't believe, which in that case, a lot of people would realize, oh, he didn't step up, potentially bring it back down to him at 216.20. And now the question becomes, does he stay there? And do people start to hit his bid? Or does he run? If he runs, sure enough, she's going to fall down. If he stays there and people start hitting his bid, now you have to watch what's going to happen as they're hitting his bid. Does he pull and go lower, or does he stay there and let them get hit? And if he's letting them hit him, does he get taken out completely? If he gets taken out completely, boom, it's going to fall as well, because they just scooped out a large buyer who was a real buyer, right? So we just seen it drop from 216.10 to 216.80 real quick. No big offers coming in, but these things happen, right? So it'll be interesting to just see what it does. And it's only on 1 minute, so it looks like a big candle, but it's only 30 cents, right? But you can see, so 6 million offer. Let's see, the 6 million didn't really step down. It's only 5 million, and see it's disappearing at 90, 3 million, 2 million, 3 million, not stepping down. So it's 80 by 90. 90 million is down to, 90 is down to like 1.5 million. Now it's down to 210,000. Boom. The 90s lifted, and now it's 4 million at 2016, and that's getting scooped away, right? So it potentially maybe just might get a little bit of a bounce here. It's trying to. Let's see what happens real quick before I stop the video. Boom. See? It got lifted. So if you were in this trade at 80 to 90 and you see the 90s getting taken, you could have bought the 90s and you'd be up. Right now, you'd be up at least 25 cents. Possibly, if you could sell out at 20, you're up 30 cents. And with who we trade through, the commission is so cheap, you just need about 9 or right around 9 cents to be profitable. After 9 cents, you're profitable. So that's a profitable trade. Look, they took the 20s out and now it's at 30, right? So that right there, that was an easy 40-cent trade. That's what I mean about scalping. That is the true definition of scalping right there. Look at this thing popping, right? Beautiful. So you don't need indicators. You don't really need to look at different, uh, not just indicators, but you hear these fair value gaps on Instagram and TikTok. These traders talking about fair value gaps. They're using different indicators. They're looking at different candlestick patterns and setups and whatnot. There's no candlestick pattern here that told you this was coming. But if you're watching the order book, you could have seen it. That was a simple trade right there. You'd either be up 30, 40. Right now, you'd be up 60 cents, 50 to 60. You'd be up 60 cents, almost 70 cents. So it was all about the order, right? You've seen it with your own eyes, and I'm glad it happened while I was shooting this video. So I'll try to trim the video and see where I can trim it out so it's not too long. But hopefully this helps, and we look forward to trading with you guys, have you guys scalping with us every single day. We're going to blow this up. We're going to teach guys how to trade. It's not what we do on scalping is from a institutional mindset, not a retail mindset. So throw away all these things about indicators that you're looking for or some magical thing that's going to tell you when to buy and sell. That is not it. Watching orders and order flow is what drives the market, and it is the market. You're looking at just candles. Looking at candles is like reading the second half of a book or the ending of a book and not reading the front, the beginning and the middle, not knowing what's going on, right? So the candlesticks are great to follow, but the orders and the order flow is what creates candles. Without orders and order flow, no candle gets created, right? So it was all about orders and order flow. So I hope this video helps, and we'll do some more in the future. Come trade with us on our Discord.